So I wanted to show you here how you can use my stencils and some techniques that you can do with it. Stencils, they come in a brush form, in a PNG, and an SVG. So usually SVG for those who want to do crafting and use on digital die cutters, like a Cricut, they can create with the SVGs, although you can also create with a Cricut or any electronic cutter with a PNG as well. So let's open the files here so you can see here. So I'm gonna use my mixed media set just to create a quick background here. So let's get it started. So on this mixed media set here, I have some brushes that are pattern brushes. So when you click on them, you can see that it opens a set, and I have actually, if you buy the bundle, I have a set of mixed media patterns that go with it, and I have them in square or rectangle depending on the creations that you want to do. So I'm gonna start with this pink one here, and I make my brush bigger, and let's grab a new layer. Okay, I love the results. So you can basically create your own papers, and for sure I'm gonna do another video more in depth of you know, how to use these brushes, more ideas. So I'm gonna grab another one. Okay, and I'm gonna also, it comes with this swatches here with just the mixed media swatch. So I'm gonna grab some red. Yeah, I'm gonna texture one here. And I use a Wacom tablet, a small one. I can link that so you can see, but you can definitely do this with the mouse. It's just, you know, some brushes I put pressure sensitive, so just be on the lookout for that it can change the way you see here. So I have blender brushes here, and I'm gonna use this one, which is my favorite, the number 5, and I'm gonna make it smaller. Yeah, we're gonna blend this to give a nice touch. Sometimes I go lighter. As you can see here, you can also modify the mix. If you don't want it to mix so much, you can certainly change that. Don't worry, because when you go back to another brush and come back, it's gonna reset that. So what we can do is, if I bring this stencil here, we can use many things with it. So many ways we can use this stencil, right? We can use a style with it. So let me show you here. We can grab, we get one of my styles here, and I can even go here on Photoshop, double click on the effects, and let me just put a bevel, and you can see that gives a more, almost like a paper kind of, and more realistic. We can then do a drop shadow. $45. All right. Can increase the size and the distance there. All right. Okay, so that is the look that you can give. So it looks almost like your own element, so you can create your own elements there. Okay, and another thing that we can do is we can come here, and of course you can clip a paper, and we can take it over there, and we can clip it. And you can then do the same thing. You can come here and you can put a drop shadow. put the shadow in the wrong place. There you go. And that's kind of the look. So it all depends on the look you can give. This one, if we put this drop shadow a little closer, it looks more like a paper. Yeah, like a paper like that. But one cool thing that I like to do is we have that, and underneath here I'm gonna bring another one, and I'm gonna make it, oops, I'm gonna make it, let me lock this. I'm gonna make it this Command Control T, Shift and reduce. So I'm gonna do some textures. So if you are familiar with paper mixed media, you can kind of put your stencil and you can blot with water, and is this the same kind of technique. So you gonna Command Control click here, and you're gonna see that there is the ants there, and now you can actually put another layer. You can actually remove this. You can still see the selection. And let's grab a freebie brush here that I have. Let's do kind of, let's do white. Not this one. Let's go more. Yeah. And you can create a kind of blotting, right? And you can, you know, move it, and you know the selection is still there. Then if I deselect, Command D, and you see there. Also, if you use another color, you can use blend modes. So what I can do is I can actually bring this one over here. Oh, it select everything. I have to, this selection sometimes automatically helps you and sometimes it doesn't. So let's bring it over here. So again, Command Control, you see the hand there, click, you see a square is selected. You can hide, put a new layer. But this time, let's do it grunge style, and let's get a freebie brush here. I'm gonna make this brush small. And you don't need to go in all the selection at all. So let me do a very dark color here. Can even tap, so you can make like a broken shape, almost like a stamp that you're doing on paper. So we have that there. So you can use that this way, or you can go ahead and use a blend mode like this. So then you can see here that you have two techniques. You can fill out the shape, and it's fun if you have like a pattern brush and things like that, and creates the shape. But also what you can do is, so let's grab another one and let's bring it there. Okay, let me give a close-up for you. But I want Command Control T, gonna make it smaller. And this one is really fun. And sorry if you hear some noises, it's my little doggies. So again, the same technique, Command, tap there, click, and you're gonna see the ants. But then you're gonna come here, select inverse. Okay, so now we're going to hide, put a new layer. Let's grab a brush and let's do this one, and I'm going to do kind of a yellowish color. Okay, and we're gonna do the inverse, which it's called masking. So if you have a stencil, a paper stencil, you can do the masking, okay? And Command Control D to deselect, and then you have a total new texture there. So this way you can see the many ways you can use stencils. And of course, if you have you know, a Cricut machine or something like that, you can for sure also create real stencils and have fun. So I hope you enjoy. I would like to see what you have been creating with the stencils. There are many possibilities between the stencils and papers, and I'm for sure going to be bringing more for you. So think about all the possibilities and start practicing. As you practice, you're going to get better. You're going to see what brush works better. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much.